Good evening. Good evening. I'm on a new mic. My mic finally, not new mic. I've had this mic for a while, but um, my mic finally died today. The one that I always use. So this one might sound a little bit different. I'm gonna have to work on fine tuning it. Yeah, it is quiet, isn't it? Hold on, I can change that. I can do that thing where I increase the volume. How's that? Is that better? Hello, Sean. Hello, Ryan, Telcontar, Brennan, Cheeseman, Thomas, Cameron, Roni, Andre, Trey as well. A little more. Hold on, I have to go into my actual mic settings if I'm going to turn it up any further. Microphone, mic volume. Oh, I'm going to just keep going. 85. Maybe let's go to a 90. Yeah, it feels better. Let's just crank it to 100. Why not? I won't be this close to my mic when I'm in the car, so. Hey, Zenith! Zenith, my man, thank you for the gifted, brother. Appreciate you. Very kind of you as always. Bowman is back, that's right. Alex Bowman, what's our prediction for Alex Bowman's finishing position in Bristol? Three days till the move. Let's go. Only 3 days. Are you fully ready, Thomas, or? Let me hop on camera here. It's still light out, so my lighting, I was not prepared for the fact that it's still going to be light outside. So my lighting might be a little weird for like half an hour here, so I do apologize. Boom. Yeah, the lighting is a bit dank, but that's okay. We'll just deal with it. Let me turn off the music before I forget to do that. Here's the new mic. There we go. Welcome on in. That might, yeah, it has a little bit of an echo. I think it's just because of the there's not enough crap in this room, so I'm gonna have to work on it. I wasn't planning to use this mic today, so I didn't really have any time to adjust on it. I was trying to do a commentary earlier, and then I realized, oh, the mic's not working anymore, and which is normal because that mic has been dying for months. But unfortunately, it was dead. So I will fix it to the best of my abilities. This mic. Got to turn the fan on in here. But it might take a few days. It might take a few days to get it, where it needs to be. So, hi, Matthew. How are you? Breaking news. Okay, I can confirm partially. Sean is mostly right here. Joey Logano is going to be injured in the next NASCAR 25 episode. Can confirm. He will be out for 2 races. He's going to miss Texas, which I've already recorded, by the way. Sneak peek on Texas. We have winning potential speed in the Texas race, but I'm not going to tell you how it goes. But once you see the thumbnail, you'll probably have an idea of how it ended up going. Logano's going to miss Texas, and then he's going to miss Kansas, and then actually the All-Star race is a points race in the career mode, isn't it? Or no, it's not. So I might have him out for the All-Star race too, and then just put someone in there because it doesn't matter for points. And then we'll have him back for the Coca-Cola 600. Did you come top 3? No, maybe not. I can't show the picture, but I may or may not have nearly flipped over in Texas on my own as well. Let's just say I made a bit of an error. Who replaces him? I'm going to be... So you were kind of right on the Carson Kvapil thing, but I'm putting Carson Kvapil into 22. So Telcontar brought it up earlier. It was like you could put Carson Kvapil in, and I was like, but he's still a part of the JRM lore in the career mode. But eventually I was just like, you know what? Let's do that. You're fully ready, just waiting until Sunday. Gonna be on the plane watching the race. Well, I hope everything goes smooth this weekend for you, Thomas. Hopefully, I guess I will hopefully be streaming Monday, and then hopefully you can pop in and tell us how it went. Hello, Jim Bob. Oh, going hard or hardly going? We're hardly going so far, Toast. How are you? Nice to see you. Delo's here as well. How are you? Corey Day replaced Logano. Wouldn't that be something? Also, the F1 channel, we just had the off-season video go out on the F1 channel for the F1 My Career mode. Something really cool that we did for the F1 My Career is, and I wish we could do it in NASCAR 25, but I learned hex editing to an extent through a tutorial, and I learned how to go in and edit the language file in the F1 games. So now we can create our own driver names, because before we've had mods where we can do roster moves and just take drivers out of the driver pool and like move them around to wherever we want. Now I have complete freedom. I can still do that, but I can also completely rename a driver now. So for the next season of the F1 My Career, we have got Colton Herta and Alex Palou, two drivers that have been speculated to go to F1 for years now. Obviously, Herta's on the way. Palou's not going to happen, I don't think, anymore. But it was wildly speculated Palou was going to get an opportunity. So I really wanted to represent that in the career mode. Those are probably the only two IndyCar guys that'll go there. But also it allows me, if we were to stick on F123 for the foreseeable future, I can bring in Kimi Antonelli and, you know, all these new rookies. Also, Connor Zilisch will be in that career mode eventually at Red Bull, which is really cool. So I'm really happy that I was able to learn that. As Cameron says, it's peak. I think we're in for the best season of that career mode. It's going to be awesome. You went diecast shopping for the first time since last July. What did you get? Stream Car Awards. Those are this Friday, Sean. That's coming up tomorrow. You should put Cletus McFarland in the 22. I'll pass. Matthew, good win last night, by the way, for the Senators. You guys absolutely stomped us, unfortunately. I am not tabbed into the game. Hold on. 500 laps tonight, boys, at Bristol. Hi, Mayor. How are you? Okay. This is going to be a race right here. Bristol is arguably maybe the most difficult AI track in the game. They are so good here. Now, I have made an adjustment because the short tracks, not easy. If I run it on 105 difficulty, I'm going to be screwed. So I have turned down the difficulty to 103. This is still going to be easy. Or not easy. It's still going to be hard. No, I'm on the right camera. I just haven't switched it over on purpose yet. But I've switched it over, the AI to 103. And I'm still, if we can finish in the top 10 tonight, I'm going to be really, really happy about that. Show us the points. I forgot to update the points. Sean. Next week we'll have them. We'll have it next week. Who even won last race? We did, what was it? Martinsville? It was Martinsville, right? I think Ryan Blaney that won that race? Yeah, I got to put, as Telcontar says, instead of track houses, now I'm putting Connor Zilisch in every career mode. Absolutely. All right, let me go full screen here. Streaming. There we go. All right. 500 laps. We're running the Wendy's car here tonight. I love this paint scheme. The Frosty car, yes. We very briefly touched on it earlier. Alex Bowman back from Vertigo this weekend. What was I saw a couple of you guys talk about it. What's the expectation for him? I think if I had to make any guess as to where he's going to finish, I'm going to say it's between 15th and 20th for the 48 car this weekend. That's my personal prediction. Why the Wendy's car? Because it's a nice looking car. Let's go out and practice. I already got a setup in. I'll show you guys the setup here.
All right, time to go. Remember your goals out there.
I wonder if SVG will really show his improvements, knowing we head from one of his best to worst ovals. Yeah, I think I said it last week. SVG's really bad at Bristol. I would consider a top 25 at Bristol a showing of his improvement. Because, yeah, he has not been great there. Here's the setup I'm running, by the way. I don't know, is this... Genuinely don't remember if this is fully custom or not, but based off of what I'm seeing, it doesn't feel like it. I don't know. Never mind, the nose weight's up, so I feel like it is. Oh, it is. Yeah, I remember because the wedge is really high. Yeah, it's definitely. I'm going to go to 53
All right, time to go. Remember your goals out there.
Dylan Gooden. Hi, Dylan Gooden. 10,000 subscribers Dylan Gooden reached. By the way, chat. So big shout out to Dylan Gooden. He's also got merch you can get now. I've never done merch, and then Dylan did it today. I was like, man, I should do like a shirt at some point. But go cop that.
Zoning out. We need to get out there.
You sound like you are a mile away. My mic, I had to switch over to a new mic, so it might not sound perfect tonight because my normal mic broke. So I do apologize. I don't even know what the prime position for this mic is. So I am gonna have to figure that out. Like I said, it was unexpected. If I was planning to be on this mic today, it would have hopefully sounded better, but it was very unexpected. Where's Gary the cat? He was trying to get in here earlier. He was trying to break in, but he's outside of the
Focus on your line. We can dial it in from there. Careful merging back in now.
Oh yeah, I'm on automatic transmission because restarts. Alright, I'm just gonna run like 2 or 3 laps and then call it a practice. Obviously want to rip the top like this. Sounds a bit better now? Okay, I can keep it where it is, potentially. It's kind of right in my face, the mic right now. I don't like that. It's like a visual obstacle, but I could probably get used to it if it sounds okay where it is. Like I said, I'm going to keep on working on it, and then we'll get it to where it's a bit better. That feels pretty good. A 14.9. 14.9. Well, I'll be okay with that.
Solid work out there.
I did see the stages were changing for Talladega. So they're shortening the stages, right? Which is going to be interesting. Kind of help with the fuel situation. My favorite color? What is my favorite color? I don't know. I don't really have like a favorite color anymore. I would just say like I like red, I like blue, I like a lot of colors. Holy crap, we're at the top of the board. What? Top of the board in practice? There was a track recently where we were up to, wasn't it Darlington, where we like were really good in like qualifying, and then that was like it. I feel like, and I think in the career mode, a week ago, it was very similar. Like we looked really good until the race came around, and then it was just kind of like we were just like mediocre. So we're probably going to qualify better today than what we might run. I'm on 103 AI, 103 this time. What setup? Right.
Let us know what you want.
You guys can't see the you guys can't see what's on the right side, but I've got my brake bias at 50, wedge is at 53, left weight is at 53, nose weight's at 51, sway bar at 0.5.
Qualifying, here we go.
I'm the Bristol merchant. I promise you, you won't be saying that after about 20 laps of going green. What's up, Trey? Nice to see you. I made a replica of your boost energy / target car from career mode in NASCAR 25. Awesome. Love to hear that, Brennan. Dark horse winner? Does Ty Gibbs count as a dark horse? He's really good there, but he hasn't won anything.
Lock in now. This one counts.
All right, off turn 4. That felt pretty good. I don't know if it's pole position like practice. We were at the top of the leaderboard, but it feels good. It's got to be up front, at least up front. Let's see. Let's try to carry a little bit more speed through 3, off turn 4. 14.93 or 2.3 puts us on pole. We are on pole position, boys. Not by much. Kyle Larson's right there with us. So this is not going to be easy, but we're on pole. P1, I'm expecting to drop here. I don't think we're going to hang on to this at all. I think we're going to struggle. I do maybe want to loosen up the car a little bit. I don't know. Should we wait till the first pit stop, maybe? Yeah, I think we'll wait till the pit stops come because I think that'd be the better. Was that the same lap time as practice, really? You better win. No promises. We got a lot of laps here. 500 laps. Do you plan to do some more casual game streams? I thought about iRacing Arcade. Maybe it would have to be a special, like, it would have to be a special occasion because I know, like, not a lot of people would really care. Like, I would love to do it, but I just know, like, yeah, a lot of people really wouldn't care about it. So, like, it would have to be some kind of special occasion to get me to, like, do a stream with that. So definitely want to. Definitely want to at some point. Hi, What If? He does have a lot of good paint schemes. Hope you're doing well. Next Xbox lobbies, I'm aiming for next week because this week we're doing a PC lobby. So, what is today? Thursday? So we're live today. We'll be live tomorrow. And then Saturday, we might be doing a watch along of O'Reilly.
I'm about ready to kick you out of there and drive.
When's the truck race? Is the truck race Friday night or is it Saturday? I would assume Friday, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, let's go racing, shall we? Who do you have winning the truck race? I'm just going to keep saying Caden Honeycutt until he finally pulls it off. It is Friday? Okay. Oh, we might be streaming during the truck race. I don't know. Wait and see. Because I wanted to, as we're going to take the green flag for 500 laps at Martinsville. I kind of wanted to start a NASCAR The Game Inside Line career mode on stream tomorrow. Is Larson going to... Oh, yeah, we're not even going to lead the first lap because Larson's going to get me right here.
Still in there.
Well, pole P1 was nice while it lasted.
Car outside.
It lasted for about 12 seconds. Now, the outside line is such a meta at Bristol, but the problem is I was doing some practice earlier just to get an idea of what to expect, and that's why I lowered the AI. So our car is just going to build tight as this run goes on. We might have to loosen it up. We, of course, don't know how, you know, for example, cautions are going to fall, but what I do know is I really got to make sure I don't burn up my right front early. Problem is, the only way to be fast here is running the top. The other problem that comes with that is it burns up that right front tire. So it's at some point we're going to have to just hope for the best, really, and that's the only strategy at that point. But you can already tell we're probably not going to win this race. It's going to be a difficult one. Even at 103, this is not going to be easy. Because modern day Bristol, I'll be honest, I never got to experience like the bottom feeder Bristol where everyone ran the bottom and moved each other out of the way, but I kind of like the Bristol I've grown up with. where it was kind of ripping the wall, and you can kind of make multiple grooves work at a time. I've always come to like that Bristol, but at the same time, like I said, that's the one I grew up with, so that's
One
like
on the bottom.
that's the Bristol I
Clear
knew.
inside.
I remember like being a teenager and hearing like, well, Bristol ain't as good as it used to be, and I'm like, I didn't know what that meant because, you know, this is the only Bristol I knew. Ty Gibbs up there. I'm telling you, boys, Ty Gibbs is going to be a threat this weekend to win his first race, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Car high.
I'm going to run the bottom here for a little
Clear
bit to
outside.
try and save this right front, even if I have to give up a few positions. I feel like a lot of this first stage is kind of just like, we're just trying to learn what we
Inside
need.
now.
But I think, I don't know, the car is a little bit tight already. Might need to loosen it up here. Ty Gibbs out front with Briscoe. Joe Gibbs Racing, 1, 2, 3.
Stay high.
You got grilled cheese.
Car still
I
there.
had, so tomorrow was my girlfriend's
low if you
birthday. But she has to work. So actually, I took her out for her birthday dinner today. She had a
Far inside.
chicken Alfredo. I had a burger with fries and mozzarella sticks. I am so basic. I get the exact same thing, no matter like what place we go to. It's just the same thing that I'm gonna order every time.
Clear low.
Man, we are already just dropping here. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing though. I'm hoping that long run pace will kick in. Sound Stacy, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Not the best I've had, but very far from the worst. It was like kind of,
Car outside.
it leans more towards the positive side, that's for sure. Of like the better side of what I've had.
Inside. All clear.
Denny Hamlin is probably getting annoyed right now. It's like, bro, you are in my way. If you want to pass
Hold
me,
your line.
well, I just put myself in the wall, so
Clear
I'll make it
inside.
easy for you. You're racing at Bristol in the Road of Outlaws. Oh, okay, the dirt Bristol. You guys, you know how cool it would be if we had dirt Bristol still and got to race that in like NASCAR 25. We had it in NASCAR 21 Ignition, and surprisingly, it wasn't the worst thing ever in NASCAR 21 Ignition. Briscoe and Busch are running trucks. I'll be curious to see how Kyle Busch does, that's for sure. I am struggling here. No speed. Qualifying speed is there. We got one lap pace, but as soon as we hit lap 2, it's game over. Definitely going to need to loosen it up. I think that's the main adjustment I'm after right now. When we get to San Diego, I'll be doing Chicago. So here's the plan. San Diego, of course, is not in the game, so we're going to do Chicago Street Course. Chicagoland's not in the game, so we're going to do Dover for that, since that's no longer a point race. Avatar, what's going on? Nice to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good Thursday. I forgot to turn on driver name indicators. Can I fix that in the race? Can I do that now or not? I'm curious. Can I turn that on? I just bonked into the mic with my nose. Oh, okay, we can do that. Awesome. Okay, I was gonna say. There we go. I was just realizing it now. Because obviously I have to turn them off for career mode to build that immersion of a different driver in a car, but Larson back out front. Elliott's to my inside. Bowman's here as well. This is all I've got, boys.
Clear bottom.
You didn't miss much at all. We started P1 and we have dropped all the way to 10th in just 24 laps. AI is hard here. What Canadian track do you think would fit in NASCAR?
Clear bottom.
I think Montreal would be the best fit for all of them. Or no, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park.
Clear low.
Motorsport's the best for trucks, I would say, but I would love to see all series race at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, but I would really want to see a race in Montreal before that. Like, I want to see both happen. I am so desperate to see a cup race at Montreal. I think it would be so cool. Oh, is Zillish racing in the O'Reilly race? That's going to be cool. Non-favorite racing game? Fallout 4. Love Fallout 4. I've been playing a little bit of Starfield the last couple of days now that they had a big update, and I've been enjoying that a decent amount so far. But I also haven't really made a lot of progress. I'm still at the first city of New Atlantis, so I still got a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, Fallout 4 is my number one. $300 cars. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun time for the spotters. Would you ever try Rust, Thomas? I've tried Rust like 5 years ago. I think it was right when it was kind of peaking, and the first, I don't know what it was. It just, gave me a bad vibe because the first thing that happened to me was some random dude. I spawn in an island, and a guy comes up to me with a rock and bashes me in the head and kills me. And I was like, all right, welcome to Rust. To be fair, I played a lot of DayZ, and you get similar scenarios that play out in that game too. But I played a lot of that. I kind of was like, it was kind of between like DayZ and Rust for me. I know they're still very different from each other, but I ended up going in the DayZ direction. But now those kind of games don't really do it for me. I like a lot more just kind of casual, laid-back games now. We're kind of holding our own now, so I do wonder if we're starting to kind of come back a little bit here. Figgy Earnhardt might win, that's right. Watch out for Figgy Earnhardt this weekend, everybody. Need Gary in Minecraft? I think if I'm not mistaken, there is still Minecraft videos on this channel.
Outside door.
I'm gonna have to send it here on Elio. Watch out, Elio.
Clear outside.
Chat, this reminds me. In the next career mode episode, the 87 is in the lineup at Texas. So I need some ideas. We've gone over who should be in those cars, but who should we have as the driver listed for the 87 in Texas for the career mode? I am happy that Bowman's back. Yes, definitely. Of course. I like Alex Bowman. Oh, that's a great idea, Dello. I love that idea. I don't know if we'll be able to mod that kind of stuff in that game, but if we can, absolutely. Casey Mears, Max Verstappen. I had one idea. What was the idea I had? Let me think. I had an idea when I was racing. Oh, a supercars driver, but Casey Mears I'd be kind of down for. No Bofa yet, Aaron, no. All right, we're starting to work our way into some lap traffic. Cam Waters. Cam Waters, we're definitely. Oh yeah, but Cam Waters is a monster guy though. He's a Monster Energy guy, so that wouldn't really work. Scott Speed, Casey Kane. The car ran like crap, by the way. So Kostecki could definitely do Kostecki at some point. Shout out to Brody Kostecki. Shout out to Supercars. I think they're back this weekend in New Zealand. Finally, after like a month away.
Car outside.
Do a little slider on the 66. Get up in that gap. Thank you, sir. Oh, I love. Even when I'm struggling, I love Bristol. Carl Edwards. Liam Lawson. Yeah, I feel like Casey Kane would not be interested by Gen 7 to be real, but I do want to put him in just for the fun. We're kind of just having a lot of like fun with the career mode at this point. It's like some unique ideas. Speaking of the 87, I see the 87 right up here. Brock Feeney will happen. I'm not going to do him for Texas, but Brock Feeney is absolutely going to be listed in that 87. I'm waiting for like one of the road courses. I'm hoping the 87 is in to put like a Brock Feeney in there, because the 87 usually runs a bit better on the road courses because, of course, it's Connor Zilish AI. Speaking of Zilish, we roll right up to the back of that 87 Red Bull. We're going to slide job into turn 3.
Clear up top.
Slide right up across. Oh, I'm going to catch the wall. Oh, I'm an idiot. But we get the job done.
One bottom. Clear low if you want it.
I am so tight. Just killing time to NASCAR 26. Absolutely. I am just very patiently waiting on, because I feel like when we get to the summer, I feel like we're going to be cooking like all summer long, because we're going to have IndyCar and NASCAR dropping all in probably a fairly similar time frame. We got lap cars everywhere here. Chase Elliott, we might be able to pass him. He's stuck behind Riley Herbst.
Stay low. One high.
I'm trying to take my time.
Clear up top.
I'm not planning to get Forza Horizon 6. Honestly, it's not looking the most appealing to me. The more I've seen it, I'm just like, it just kind of looks like another Forza, which I get bored of after about an hour. It doesn't look like they've done anything revolutionary to the series, which is not easy to do, of course, with a Forza game. I mean, what else can you do, right? But yeah, it just doesn't look anything special to me, so I'm not going to be getting it.
You're all clear?
Ty Dillon is getting to the 48. Oh boy. Oh boy, speaking of oh boy, here comes both Reddick and Bubba. They have caught us through the lap traffic. I don't know if I've got the car to hold them off, but I'm going to try my best. I'm surprised we have not had a caution yet. Okay, we still got the speed. Keep these two behind us. My problem with like Forza Horizon is, I don't know, I get so bored of the concept really fast. You know, like my thing is like, I love racing, but I'm not really a car person, you know? Like I'm not a huge car guy. So like Forza Horizon, you know, more for like people that are just really interested in cars in general. And like I'm not someone that really is overly interested in just cars. Race cars, of course, I'm a race car guy, not a car guy. Hi, Wyatt.
Car outside. Clear high.
I gotta get past Custer here.
Clear low.
Number one goal is to get you to play Rust with me. Well, I'll tell you what, if I get a desire to play Rust, I think I still have it.
Clear up top.
I don't think I got a refund on it. I'm pretty sure I kept it because I was like, there's going to be a time where I'm going to come back around and play this game.
One inside.
I will be making sure, Thomas, to keep that,
Clear low if you want it.
keep you to your word there, and I'll have you carry me. You might have to carry other people too, because usually if I play like a game like that, it also means I've got two friends coming with me to play it. What's your dream car? I don't know. I don't really have a dream car anymore. It used to be, I don't want some like expensive supercar or anything. I really don't care about that kind of crap. Originally it was a Hyundai Veloster. I love the look of that car. Like the 2018 Veloster. The sporty version with the wing on it. Oh man, I just love that car. I always thought it was so cool.
One high.
I wish when I was buying a car last time in 2024 that we had one around. because I would 100% would have gotten that instead of. I still have a Hyundai, but it's an Elantra. What up, going? Hello. How are you? Reddick is continuing to pressure me here. Yours is the Chevy Camaro. Yours is the Porsche 919. Dodge Challenger. Challenger would be cool. Challenger would be cool. I mean, all those cars that I just read off would be super cool to have. Absolutely. You know what a lot of those cars have in common though? They guzzle some gasoline. You know what's really expensive right now? Gas. It's supposed to go down. I might have to go out tomorrow and fill up my car because the gas is supposed to like come down for like 1 day and then it's gonna go back up. When I say come down, it's not going down by a lot, but anything going down right now is helpful. So I might go get some gas tomorrow for my car.
Stay high.
69 Camaro. Oh, there you go, an old school one. You and my dad would get along. I don't know what that means. 415 per gallon. I would imagine that's expensive.
Outside.
Here is right now. Last time, yesterday, I looked. It was $1. This is per liter here in Canada. It was $1.86. 6 months ago, not even 6 months ago, 3 months ago, it was like $1.20 something, if I remember correctly. Maybe $1.30 something. It's insane. Like now I'm at the point where I'm like strategically like, okay, like I gotta, how much am I gonna be driving in these next couple of weeks? Blah blah blah. It's just it is insane. The prices. Fortunately, I don't really like drive a whole lot now. I go out to drive like twice a week. But last week, my dad and I went to my parents' place,
Clear outside.
and my dad and I went out to the reserve to get gas, and it saved me a little bit of money because it's always cheaper out there.
High side now. Clear outside.
Exactly. What if you know it's bad when you have to plan around? Okay, when are we gonna get gas? Right? It's just
One
outrageous.
outside.
The state of the world and the economy is a very frustrating period right now, to say the least. As I always say,
Clear up top.
we're not going to get into politics, but I always say it. Nothing frustrates me more than world leaders and the decisions they make, and it has to affect our lives, you know? The big brain play, exactly. My dad always goes out there. That's like his thing. He always goes out to the reserve. 182 to 186, so yeah, it seems pretty consistent. We sold our cars and are debating if we should buy new ones out there. Try things like Uber. I mean, are you going to be living like right in the city, Thomas? Because I mean, heck, if you're in the city, like where I am, like I live in a spot now where I could walk just about everywhere I need to. But I like having a car and being able to like go out and drive. And obviously, I go to my parents' place every weekend. So I value that too much. But if I wanted to, I could absolutely. Like, if I didn't go to my parents' place, which is something I'll never give up, but, like, hypothetically speaking, if that wasn't a thing, I could absolutely get around without needing a car. Suburban? Oh, yeah, okay.
One high.
Might have to borrow gas from NASCAR. Yes.
Clear high.
Get some of that Sunoco fuel. My tire warning light's on. How have we gone green? I cannot believe we have gone green in a cup race in NASCAR 25 for 80 plus laps. This is like extremely rare. We still have 95 laps of fuel. That does not seem right. Actually, I might be an idiot. What province do you live in? Ontario. How many laps can you go on fuel at Bristol in real life? Because I know, like in Gen 6, the drivers would go 130 or so laps if we actually had a green flag run that would allow it, and then they would pit. But was that for fuel, or was that for just tires?
Inside.
Now my memory is starting to get lost here. 190? Oh, okay, so it is accurate then. Okay. So we can go way longer on fuel than we can go on this right front tire then. Okay. That's good to know now. We're holding our own now. I mean, we're kind of reeling in Bowman late in this run. I don't think I'm going to get to him. I don't know. We might be able to. I'm not going to pit anytime soon until I really, really need to pit. Oh yeah, we do got a new tire in Bristol, don't we? I heard they were saying some good things about it, so I'm hopeful.
One high.
But man, after that Martinsville race, I kind of lost a bit of hope. I know it's going to be very different at Bristol, but that Martinsville race kind of killed me a little bit on the inside. I was just like, man, that was just not... Martinsville deserves so much better. We deserve better, but Martinsville itself, man, too good of a racetrack for such a mid racing product with this car. You're a Western New Yorker? I used to live relatively close. Like, I could be in New York. I could be in Buffalo specifically in only just a couple hours when I lived with my parents. Trying to get the tire less temp dependent. Okay, well, that's what we want, right? Because right now it's just all dependent on what the temperature is. And ugh. I wonder, like, what goes into... I see my dad texting me. I'll have to look at it when we get a yellow. I wonder what goes into getting the tire to be less dependent on temperatures. Like, is it the chemicals that they use? What's your lap times compared to the leader? Good question. Apparently faster right now, but the leader is kind of engulfed in traffic. We are having... Oh, we got pit stops. Hamlin's in. Okay, pit stops are kicking off. We have a front straightaway pit box. But,
One outside.
if this stays green, we're going to have so few drivers on the lead lap once this stage is over.
3 wide. One high.
We are 3 wide right here. Bell is in. Christopher Bell pits. Okay, we got to get ready to pit. I don't know what I want to do here, because if we come in early, go 2 laps down, then that's race over on lap 100. I mean, we're lapping 13th place. What?
3 wide.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I just sent it.
Here, 3 wide.
Alex Bowman's in. I'm going to wait for the 12. Once Ryan Blaney pits... screw it. Let's pit this lap. We're going to come in this lap right here. I don't care about Ryan Blaney. No, let's run one more, because I haven't set up anything. Oh, I thought they were wrecking for a second. I was like, holy crap, that just changed everything. Austin Dillon, my man, do you want to pit or something?
Bring it in this lap, bud.
Okay, let's do 2 cans of fuel. We'll bring down the wedge to 42 flat. Good enough. I think that'll be fine. Oh, Blaney's in. Blaney's in now, so it's going to be him and I. We're going to give up some time. We will give up some time here, but...
Great job. You got the lead.
NASCAR Heat 5 trauma. Absolutely. Exactly. My dad's texting me here. He asked me how I... Da-da-da. There we go. My mic disconnected. And like unplugged. There we go.
You're clear up.
There we go. Okay. I think I was moving around too much. I think what's happening is, so my mic and other things is plugged into an external USB hub, and that along with my other mic was dying. So that's also been dying, and I'm gonna need to buy another one. They're cheap. I can get one for like $25. And that's also dying. I might need to go get another one of those tomorrow or something when I go out to get gas tomorrow. All right, let's go.
Heads up. Car ahead is hit.
Oh my
Clear
goodness.
bottom.
Oh my goodness. Bell is going to be right on us. Christopher Bell is right there.
One low.
We're going to have to drive. Like really. Oh, I'm so loose. Hello, Levi. I didn't. Oh man, I might have gone down too far on that wedge. Oh, this is not going to be easy. We got to fight to stay on the lead lap here. This is like make or break for our entire race.
Fastest lap yet, bud.
Fastest lap. Okay, that's hard to believe with how. Oh my God. Woo. I just got to hang on here. Oh, Bell's going to be cooking. You have a 4-port for your wheel cables. I've got, I think, a 6-port, but it's finally been, just like my mic was, it's been dying for months now, but I'm like, I'm not gonna switch it out until it's dead. And that's been, I think that one's right on the verge of being dead. It'll sometimes just completely go out for like 5 minutes when I'm like editing a video. And I have a lot of stuff plugged in there from my microphone, as you can hear, my keyboard, my mouse as well. And it goes out pretty easily. Like, yeah, I mean, just moving the mic around can make it go out because the wire moves the hub. And then that's what happens. All right, let's slide up in front of SVG. We have dropped out of the top 10 through the pit cycle. Bell is right there. Christopher Bell is right behind us. We're going to have to fight him very hard. I did not expect it being at risk of going a lap down in 12th, but we have had such a long green flag run that is actually happening. And now I've got the Dillon brothers to deal with here. My favorite, most iconic brother duo in the NASCAR Cup Series. Ever, by the way.
Stay left. Clear high.
I gotta keep on cooking. Watch out, Ty Dillon. I gotta get in front of that 3 right now. Oh no. I'm gonna use him up a little bit. Lean on his door. Here comes Christopher Bell. Send it into turn 1.
Inside door.
Car's actually tightening up quite a bit, but Bell is right here. We're racing for the lead lap. I do not want to be a lap down, but it looks like I don't think I've got anything for this 20 car.
Stay high.
He's got me. He has got me.
Still in there.
I'm trying. Look at, he's just able to carry the speed. I just can't do that. I just cannot do that.
Stay high.
He's got it.
Clear low.
Well, now we got to hope that Reddick does not get lapped so we can get the free pass. But I think the 45 is being caught up right now by the 34. If we can stick with the 20, maybe we can go get into a free pass position.
One outside. Stay low. You're all clear.
Clear of where? Decker and Cletus, the brother-sister duo. Are you being for real? I know you're joking, but that's hilarious. How about Cletus McFarland not getting approved, by the way, for the Talladega race? I wonder if there's still a path to get him into that race. Like, are they going to have to run him maybe for Kansas and maybe get him in like in another like ARCA car or something before the O'Reilly race there? I'd imagine there's still steps they can take to get him approved in time. I saw it coming too. I didn't think it was ready. I mean, you know, yeah, he finished. Yes, he finished Rockingham. I'll give him the credit there. But,
10 to go.
yeah, I was pretty well lit, right? Like, he didn't really, I mean, he was in a car that should be running top 15 at the least. Ran like crap. Wrecked himself a couple times. Didn't really, he never like junked the car, of course, but he still made some serious mistakes.
Clear low.
And Riley Herbst is just in the way. You better watch out because unfortunately for me, as we're going to be 3 wide, Tyler Reddick's going to go a lap down and we are no longer a free pass position. I think if I could change anything, I would have pitted 10 laps earlier. Riley Herbst, my man, you got to get out of the way, buddy. Can I run down Reddick for the free pass? I don't think I'm going to get there. I think we're going to be having to accept our fate on that one.
Still there.
Reddick's actually fighting back on the 20. I mean, if Reddick wants to unlap himself, have at it.
Clear low. Car inside. Clear low. Clear low.
Larson through.
5 to go this time.
Oh, Reddick's actually going to do it. Reddick's back on the lead lap. We're in a free pass spot again with 5 to go. Come on. Come on, Reddick.
Clear outside. 1 outside.
Big Tyler Reddick fan in this moment. Hello, NASCAR Twisted Tea Cup Series. How are you?
Stay low. Clear up top.
Reddick is clear. Please hang on, Tyler. 3 laps. You got to hang on. And we'll get that free pass. But then we're going to be at the back of the field, and that is not going to be easy. Oh, Reddick moved up to the top. No, go back down. It'll be 2 to go. Free pass relies on that 45 staying on the lead lap. 2 laps to go in stage 1. Bell's got 2 cars to his inside. That is perfect. Keep it that way. Running P12. 1 lap to go on the stage. Larson might even have something to say before this is over. I don't think he's going to get there, but come on. Down the back straightaway. We actually might get the free pass. We are going to do it. Tyler Reddick's going to hang on. What a legend. What a legend. Bell wins the stage. We get the free pass. We just went green all stage long. That might be the first caution-free stage we've had all season right there. 125 laps under green. That was fun.
Pit road is open.
Whew, I need a breather after that one. That was a lot of
Here's
race.
what we're taking
We're gonna.
What do you think?
I'm gonna keep the car the same. We just know it's gonna be really loose. It's super loose for the first 10 laps or so, and then it tightens up. So I'm not gonna touch it because once it tightens up, it's completely fine. But if we go any further down on the wedge, I feel like I'm gonna be wrecking. So we're gonna keep it at 52. Now the problem is we're gonna have to start at the tail end of the longest line. So we're gonna be. It's going to be way easier for us to get lapped if it stays green, but I'm hopeful that we get some yellows here. All right, let's take a quick break. Hi, October King. Nice to see you. Cletus will run the ARCA race in a few weeks at Talladega. As Del Contar said, too, they wanted him to do more short tracks, right? I'm pretty sure I remember reading that as well. So that'd be, I mean, I guess, is he also, okay, so is he approved to run Kansas or no? Could he run Kansas if he wanted to? I wonder. 50-minute long Fox break. But I feel like if he's not cleared to do Talladega, I feel like they wouldn't approve him for Kansas, right? Oh, he can run it in ARCA or trucks. I see. I mean, if he could run, I guess, is Kansas the only race in between now and Talladega? Is it Bristol this weekend, then is it Kansas, and then Dega? So I guess if he ran both ARCA and trucks at Kansas, I don't think that would be enough still, in my opinion. It's only O'Reilly short tracks. Okay. It is. Yeah, okay. I don't think he's getting approved then no matter what. Even if he ran both and like somehow ran clean, I don't think he'd get an approval. Which, unfortunate for him, but that's I think NASCAR is making the right call on that one. I mean, we saw what he did at Daytona in the truck, right? I mean, he wrecked himself in a very.
One low.
I mean, we've seen a couple guys, you know, wrecking that way as well before. It's not like he was an idiot, but you know, he's gonna have to do a lot better. Oh, I'm so loose. I would want to see him, like, you know, I don't want to see him jumping into O'Reilly car after the performance he had in Rockingham. I just would not trust him at all in the slightest around me on the track.
Clear outside. Outside.
And you got to keep in mind, that's an RCR car. Therefore, it's going to probably
Outside
qualify in worst case scenario, top 5, you know? So now you're putting him up here at the front of the field for the start of an O'Reilly race at Talladega. This feels like a recipe for disaster with his experience level. So,
clear up top.
Yeah, we're driving the 99 Wendy's car. Yeah, Arca trucks. Put him more time and focus in on doing. Aim for the Talladega race later this year. You know, in the chase. Aim for that one. I think that's a realistic target.
One up high.
Do some more Arca. Do some more trucks.
Outside.
Gain some seat time. And then come back for the O'Reilly race in the chase at Talladega and give it a shot.
Car high.
You know, I kind of like this. We're getting to rip the bottom here to pass these guys that are a lap down, which is just going to allow me to save a little bit of tire. Chase Briscoe out in front currently in the 19. Chase Briscoe, man, I tell you what, they need to bounce back a little bit this weekend. They have not been where they need to exactly be. A lot of it's been bad luck, but there's also been a couple of weeks where they just haven't seemed to have the speed.
All clear. Outside now.
Hamlin now up front.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Outside now.
Don't call Michael Roots a loser. No. We don't welcome that here. Michael Roots is awesome.
One up high.
But I appreciate you coming to the stream, checking it out. But we love Michael Roots here.
Clear. Car high.
That's funny because we had when we were doing the lobbies, when we were doing Xbox lobbies a few nights ago, someone was in here. They were like, "You're terrible compared to Michael Roots."
Still there. Outside. You're all clear.
Cool.
One up high. You're all clear.
Yeah, at least Bowman's coming back. Absolutely. Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah, if they did run the RCR 33, no matter what, I would be curious. Who would they put? I'd be kind of down to see Kyle Busch run that car, but do we think Kyle Busch would he want to run an O'Reilly race at a super speedway? I don't know.
You're all clear. High side now. Stay low.
Darlington, man, I mean, it doesn't really matter what you do with your setup from what I've learned. You're just going to push no matter what at Darlington up the track. It's just the way it is. Darlington, I mean, Darlington is a very unique track compared to, I mean, every track's unique, right? But Darlington is like an anomaly. It's even more unique than the other tracks. It requires its own skill set and patience, and it's just it's a completely new form of art you got to do at Darlington. You just kind of have to embrace the fact that it's gonna plow up the racetrack. You really just got to be easy a little bit. Now, fresh tires, you can kind of send it in there. Mainly 3 and 4. Turn 3, you can just kind of chuck it off in there a little bit. Turn 1 and 2, you really can't, no matter what you do. You just gotta ease it into the corners. Take your time, be patient, let the car roll. Back the corners up, as Matthew says. That's kind of the key at Darlington. You know, this era of NASCAR is mainly just kind of about throwing the car into the corner, which I kind of, you know, I think it's cool, but Darlington, you can't get away with that. Look how far behind we are from Denny Hamlin already because of starting at the back. If we do not get a caution, we're going to go a lap down just because we've had to start at the tail end of the longest line. I cannot believe we have gone, if you do not count the
Clear
stage
high.
caution, we're coming up on 150 laps of green flag racing.
Outside now.
Darlington, man, Darlington, it's weird in this game. I kind of like it, but at the same time, it does kind of like, ugh. There's some things that suck about it.
One outside.
But, I mean, in real life, though, Darlington is one of my top 5 tracks. I love Darlington
Clear up
so
top.
much.
High side now.
Martinsville, Miami, Darlington, some of my favorite tracks.
Stay low.
Once I clear this
Clear up
88
top.
like that, we're going to rip the top.
One low. All clear. Inside.
Why does Radman say you can't run the bottom line?
Clear
Does he
inside.
say you can't run the bottom line at certain tracks or everywhere? Because there's some tracks the bottom line won't get you anywhere. If I'm running up front, the bottom line will not work at all here. The only reason the bottom line's working here is because I'm racing slower cars. So he'd be right in that sense. But you can make the bottom line work at some tracks, just not all of them. And honestly, the bottom line is I use it as a tool every little bit to just kind of cool down my tires. So you kind of have to utilize it here and
All
there.
clear.
Joey Logano's got some speed in that 22, by the way.
Inside.
Man, that 22
Clear
is
bottom.
fast. How did he go a lap down?
One low.
We need a caution. I desperately
Clear.
need a yellow. We're 6 seconds behind the next car for a position just because they didn't
Inside
have to
door.
go to the back like we did.
Clear low if you want
There's
it.
no way. I mean, how are we not having any accidents is beyond me. We've got the incident frequency is set to what it usually
One
is
on the
at.
bottom.
60,
Clear
60 out of 100. So the fact, oh, is that,
One
okay,
low.
I saw some smoke. I was like, holy crap, it might happen. I need to get to the bottom. But Logano, my man, go.
Clear low if you want it. Inside.
Now we're
Clear
stuck
low
in
if
this
you want it.
mess right here.
Outside. Clear outside. One high.
Elliott to the lead.
Clear up top.
You
One
got the
high.
most unlucky caution ever in the Coke
Clear
600.
outside.
What were you, leading or pit stop?
One outside.
Ooh, I got loose. You'll see in the Texas video that goes up tomorrow, we had one caution in, I don't even remember, I think it was stage 2. That completely changes everything for the remainder of the race because it created a shuffle. It created 2 different strategies for the rest of the race, and it actually made it for a very entertaining race all around. It's a good one.
Outside now.
O'Reilly and Cup, I'm going Bristol, man, I mean, dare I say it, what if Corey Day pops off, but isn't Larson in the
Still in
race, so correct me if I'm wrong, Larson's in the O'Reilly race.
Clear outside.
If he's in it, I'm picking Larson. Cup Series, man, I don't know, I'm going Ty Gibbs. I hate to say it, but I'm sticking with Ty Gibbs for the Cup race. He's going to get his first win.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear all around. Car low.
It will not be a gray, brother. Absolutely not. Nope. And we know one of them will be in the way. Tanner. Larson is in O'Reilly. Okay, I'm going Larson then. Kyle Larson for the O'Reilly race. Ty Gibbs for the Cup race. That's my prediction. I would like to see Larson win the Cup race as well, just because it's been, what is it, 31 races since Larson's won. It's unbelievable to think that. I never thought I would see that long. Like a 30 race winless streak for an average driver is completely normal, let's be real. I mean, if you're not a top 5 in the series driver, that's a completely normal thing.
One outside.
But for Kyle Larson, that is like, what in the world? Like that is, it was like Jimmy Johnson in his prime like there would be times where he would go 25 races without a win, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, like it's over. The 48 team, something's wrong." It's exactly like that.
Clear high.
So I would like to see Larson win very soon. The defending champ, hi Clavel. It is hard to believe. He literally won the championship a few months ago, and it's been 30 races since he's won a race, though. NASCAR 15 career mode, that'll be a while, because we're going to be starting a NASCAR the Game Inside Line career mode here.
One high.
I got to clear this 22. We still need a yellow. Please, somebody give me a crash. This is the longest bit of green flag running we've had ever in this game at this point. We've never had this many green flag laps straight, minus the stage yellow. Clavel, what's going on with the Stream Car Awards? Is that tomorrow? 8 cars on the lead lap because of the time. Oh, I hate when that happens. I have had some moments in the career mode where if something like that happens at the end of stage 1, I always restart the race because it just ruins it. So yeah, if it happens at stage 1, I always restart. If it's at the end of stage 2, for example, I'm like, well, it is what it is at that point. Yeah, I just go with the flow. But stage 1, I will always restart it if something like that happens.
One up high.
Just because it ruins everything.
One high.
We're going to go another lap down, aren't we? We're going to go back to lap down.
Clear all around.
I got nothing for Hamlin when he gets here. All right, we're going to slide to 43 into turn 3. Clear him. Try to rip some lap time here. We're still 6 seconds back from the next car. It's been 6 seconds for a while. Oh, it's not going to be this Friday. Rip. But there you guys go. No Stream Car Awards this Friday.
One inside. Clear bottom. Car inside.
So next Friday. We're wrecking. Maybe. No, we're not. Why was there so much smoke? Still no crash. We should be hopefully doing an O'Reilly watch along on Saturday this weekend, Sean.
Inside. Clear low.
You have cautions off, imagine. I made sure we turned them on. They are on. I am doing everything I can to get some lap time out of this. We have closed in a bit on the 45. You think Allmendinger will once again go back down to Xfinity or stay in Cup? I think he's going to stay in Cup and kind of bank on Dodge coming up to Colleague and kind of saving that team a little bit, getting them to run better. I say to run better. Who knows how long it's going to take for the Dodge program to really run good, but this might just, honestly, this might be just like the real life race on Sunday. A lot of green flag racing with nothing happening. Yeah, that 22 should not, I'm surprised Logano is back here because he's got the speed to hold on with me. We're top, I mean, we were a top 10 car until the pit stops. I'm going to have to, ooh, drove into the back of this poor guy.
Clear high.
Watch out, Cody Ware is in the way. He's running dead last. How many laps down is Cody Ware now? It's got to be like 4 or 5.
Car high.
Man, they're all running the bottom now. Okay,
Inside now.
We'll take it. We'll just try to keep grinding some lap time. That's all we can do. He is getting old. How old is Allmendinger now? 39, 40? He's got to be around 40.
Outside door. Clear outside. Clear inside.
What if he goes on a Denny Hamlin type run? He's going to win 5 races a year. Hi, Austin.
Clear outside. Outside now.
Ooh.
Clear
I'm
high.
excited, Austin, for you to hear the new Chainsmokers song tonight. He's 44? Okay.
One outside.
Slightly older than I thought. He does not look 44. If you told me Allmendinger was 30, I would
You're
say,
all
yeah, I believe that.
Inside door. Clear low if you want it.
Dang. You are enthralled. Austin, it is a 3.5 minute long song. That tells you right off the bat. We're going back in the right direction. It's not 2-minute slop anymore.
Outside door.
The California air. I am Clavel, yes. AJ Allmendinger blocked me on Twitter when I was like 12 years old. So I've been blocked by AJ Allmendinger for over a decade.
Stay low. Clear high. Outside now.
I don't know what I said as a 12-year-old to make him block me, but it happened.
One high.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I know what happened. If I remember correctly, so you guys remember when AJ Allmendinger got suspended for like whatever it was, drugs or something like that? And I was like, as a kid, I was like, oh, this would be funny if and I think I tweeted at him. I called him, instead of AJ Allmendinger, I called him AJ Allmendrugger. And then I got blocked. I thought I was funny as a kid.
Inside now.
I mean, it kind of was funny in my opinion, but
Clear outside. One low. Clear bottom. Car high.
he
Clear
complimented you.
Outside door.
Dang, and then he blocked you.
Outside.
That's funny. Do they return tomorrow? Oh man, Zen's gonna be on live stream. That'd be kind of cool to see them coming back to Earth. Do we know what time they're supposed to be landing in the? They're landing in the ocean, right? Somewhere. Do we know what ocean? Or is it just gonna be the?
Clear outside.
Where do they? Florida. So yeah, I mean, I would imagine they're just gonna be in like
Clear high.
a relatively close location to Florida still, right? Like just in the ocean off the coast there. Or how does that work? I really don't know. Oh, off of San Diego. Oh, okay. So the Pacific.
Outside now.
Interesting. Oh,
Clear outside.
so loose. I will look forward to watching that tomorrow at some point. It was really cool watching the takeoff. Once there's like. Actually, Austin in here, him and I and Jay, we all saw a rocket launch together last year in Florida, but it was not like there wasn't like humans on it. But when there's like human life on it, it's kind of the vibe completely shifts, right? You're like, dang, if something goes wrong here, like all the people on board might just die. It changes everything. So it was really cool to watch. And then seeing some of the moon shots as well a few days ago were really cool. So I'm looking forward to watching them come back then.
Clear high.
Isn't there like some plan right now to have like a base on the moon or something in the coming years?
Clear high. You want it. One outside.
Don't remind me of that gap. It's not pretty. We are desperate for a yellow. We have not seen a single accident. Nothing. Nobody spun around even one time.
Outside.
You live about 30 minutes away from there? Dang, Clavel, we were so close to you at some point last year. I should have came to your house.
Clear low. Inside. Clear inside.
Will you do IndyCar career mode? Yes, yes. A actual career mode, not an iRacing IndyCar career mode that dies in 4 or 5 episodes. No, there will be a proper, fully fledged IndyCar game, career mode, storylines, blah, blah, blah. We're going in on it.
Clear all around.
If you have an idea, let's hear it. When are you gonna upload Texas career mode video?
Inside.
It'll be.
Clear low if you
It
want
will be really late tonight because I still have to edit it after the stream and do the commentary on it. So it will be. If you are a member, you'll get it really late tonight, and then it'll drop at 6 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Start blocking like Newman. We don't need a block yet. We've got a nice, comfortable gap. Not comfortable. Hamlin is on the same straightaway as I am, but somebody crash, please. And I am not going to wreck anybody. Clear of SVG. Yeah, well, I'll make a decision on the 87. Is there going to be a prologue for the IndyCar career? I'm not sure. I don't have, like... I don't consider myself, like, fully knowledgeable enough on IndyCar to create a proper prologue that might feel like it respects IndyCar, like I can kind of do with the NASCAR stuff, but I think I can probably just do some digging and kind of come up with some concepts. If I can definitely come up with something, I would definitely do one, because I think prologues are important. I love to build that storyline to kind of kick off the career. It just allows that lore to be created, so I would definitely see if I can come up with something.
Clear outside.
Exactly that, Clavel. We have gained like 2 seconds on Tyler Reddick in the last 80 laps so far. We're slowly getting there. Check the tires, 28% on the right front. Pit stops are about to happen. Here's what I want to do. I want to be the first one to pit to build up a gap. But my luck is we have been outside of the stage. We have been green since lap 1. My luck is we'll pit, we'll go 2 laps down, we'll come out, and caution's going to come out. And then that's, you know, we're stuck back here with these guys.
Outside.
But, I mean, it might be, I mean, trends, Larry Mac's trends are saying it's going green to the end of the stage. So what if we come in now? Therefore, we kind of guarantee ourselves not getting lapped.
Car still there. Clear up top. Outside.
I think we should pit. That is true, Clavel, but I hate,
Still there.
I really hate abusing the game like that. I know, like, we can all do it, but, like, I don't have fun, like, abusing, like, the flaws of the game, because then it just makes things really easy. It's like NASCAR Heat 5. I found any way possible to make NASCAR Heat 5 as hard as possible. And that's kind of what I do with this game. Because if the game's too easy,
High side now.
I'm just like, oh, this isn't really fun anymore. I think I'm going to pit. I'm going to pit.
Outside now.
Next lap, next lap. Let's pit next lap. Request a pit stop now. Man, my hand is throbbing. We don't really need fuel. I guess not, but it's, let's do 1 can. 4 tires. I'm not adjusting the car. I don't think the car can get any better, but it can certainly get worse. Let's pit now. Guarantee ourselves, hopefully, a lead lap spot. And then, we'll see what happens. I swear, if a caution comes out, man, if a caution decides it's going to come out now,
Back it down.
I'm going to be very disappointed. Hamlin's pitting. Hamlin's coming in. Oh, no. That is not what I wanted to see. Oh, we should have pitted earlier. That is not ideal. Yeah, after a season and a half, 2 seasons. I remember I watched, I don't know if anyone's ever watched David Shieldhouse. His channel name's just Shieldhouse. And I watched him play NASCAR Thunder, and it was exactly that. Like, after a certain amount of time, you just start winning everything. And, like, that's when I'm not having fun in any racing game, is if I'm just winning everything. Because of the game being too easy, you know? It's like, if I go play an F1 game and I have the best team in the series, and I'm winning, like, 15 races, it's like, well, actually, that's, like, a normal thing in F1, so I'm, like, okay with it there. But, oh, God, Hamlin's right here. It's literally a repeat of stage 1. We're just going to have to fight him hard.
Outside.
Hope lap traffic holds him up.
Clear up top.
Hello, Motorsport Cup Series.
One up high. 3 wide. Clear
Yeah,
outside.
the 15-second pit stops are just so stupid. And the thing is, like, when the game first came out, some people were like, well, that's just because, like, in real life, they don't fill up the cars on fuel. So if you put less fuel in the car, you'll have, you know, the pit stop should be shorter. That does not happen at all. It doesn't matter how much fuel you put in. With 4 tires, you're still going in there for 15 to 16 seconds. It's just so silly.
Clear low.
That needs to be a priority, man. Pit stops, pit stops, pit stops. AI pit logic. The AI pit strategy is just not very bright. Just not bright at all. You know, back in the NASCAR Heat Series, are you really going to give me a difficult time, Cody?
3 wide.
Okay, I'm going to have to use you up.
Clear high.
But even in the NASCAR Heat games, like, they weren't perfect on strategy, but they were good enough to where it didn't kill the experience. Where, like, in this game, they're just stupid enough to where sometimes it will just completely kill the experience of your race. We haven't had it today because it's usually just the timing with a yellow. I thought they were wrecking. Still no crashes, man. How in the world? We are only a second behind Bubba Wallace. Oh, wait. Reddick's a lap down. We got past the 45. Okay, that's good. That's a free spot. Now, Hamlin is right behind us. Because I'm just going to drive it off in turn 3. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.
1 on the bottom. Clear low if you want it.
If Hamlin gets to my inside, there's just nothing I can do here. Yeah, it's going to be... We got maybe 2 more laps before the 11's past us. So it's just going to be stage 1, hope that we get the free pass. Again, he's there. Hamlin's at my left rear. Dang it. Caution would be really good right now.
Stay high.
I'm going to fight him. Look at the speed he can carry. I cannot physically do that.
Clear inside.
That is literally impossible for the player to do. Hamlin goes through. Now we're going to have to hold off Reddick, who's on a tiny bit fresher tire. Oh, man. All right, let's just hope that Hamlin, I think he will, but let's hope he does not get to the 23 here. This is reminding me of Rockingham last week. We had a ton of green flag racing last week in Rockingham.
20 to go now.
But genuinely, like, I have never seen this happen in NASCAR 25. This amount of green flag racing. Not a single incident.
Clear.
Gilliland, get out my way. Yeah, I think we're screwed. I think we are screwed finally. We held on for 200 plus laps, but here comes Reddick now to the inside. He's got a little fresher tire. 2 lap fresher tires can make all the difference right here. And I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to fight this boy like a walrus without tusks because I don't want to be a lap down.
Stay high.
Ah, but he's got me.
Inside door.
Now, if I run down one lane, I'm just going to fall back even further, so we just got to try and rip this top. But yeah, it's just not there. Yeah, the 11's running down Bubba. So now we're just going to have to fight for the free pass in stage 3, but like, we might not even get a yellow in stage 3 at this rate with the way it's going.
Outside door.
Sending it.
Stay low. Clear outside. Inside.
Oh, Hamlin's past Bubba. Dang it.
Still there?
Yeah, there is no path to success on this one now. I said I'd be pleasantly surprised pretty well with a top 10. I don't know if we're going to get to a top 10, but... Here comes Larson again. Larson was second in stage 1 to Bell. Now he's second to Hamlin. He's just got P2 speed here today.
Carlo?
Yeah, 23 just let that 11 roll by, I'll tell you. Actually, he's kind of fighting back. Hold on. He's fighting back a little bit. Hamlin went up, and Bubba's running that kind of middle to bottom lane.
Clear low if you want it.
I would like if Bubba unlapped himself because it would give Reddick the free pass, and then I would be the only car a lap down. Oh, actually, that might not last because Hamlin might get up to somebody else here. We'll be at 10 to go in the stage. His inner Ryan Newman. Good old Ryan Newman, man. I forget who we were. I think it was when we were streaming with Dylan Gooden the other night on the Xbox lobbies. We were talking about Ryan Newman and how I'm still triggered over 2014 at Phoenix with Newman. I think Bowman just went a lap down. No, he didn't. Okay, I'm seeing things. Oh, that's SVG.
Outside door. You're all clear. Car outside. Stay left.
Rocket Man.
Clear high.
I was never a fan of Ryan Newman. Never a big fan of him.
One bottom.
He was just one of those drivers. Like, I never got to see him in his peak, you know, like for like a couple of years in the early 2000s. So the only Ryan Newman I knew was like the guy that won like once every 3 years, and if he wasn't winning that one race in the 3 years, he was just in the way, and it was super hard to pass. I just didn't like that style of driving out of him. Yeah, he was just there. He kind of Boyer. Very similar. Boyer had a couple of years where he really kind of stood out. No, outside of that, he was just kind of there. Which, you know, you kind of have to have those drivers, you know? You do, but I don't gotta like them. Favorite NASCAR driver of all time besides Jeff Gordon? All time, right now, Larson and Hamlin are right in there, and Daniel Suarez will be there too. Whenever I was a Jeff Gordon fan, Denny was always like in the background as like one of my guys. It was like I only supported Jeff Gordon, but I was like, if anything happened to Jeff Gordon, he retired, Denny was going to be my guy, no matter what. But then Larson showed up, and I was like, oh, I like this guy. So then I was like, if Larson's gone, then I'm a Hamlin guy. And then Larson got fired that one time for doing that one thing. But then Daniel Suarez came around and was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go with Daniel now because I was already a fan of him since 2016 as well. Hamlin wins the stage.
We'll get him, buddy.
P12. P12. We got some work to do. I can't really adjust the car beyond this. It's only going to be, I can only make it worse, basically.
Pit road is open.
Dave Blaney, oh, you like the underdogs. I started being a fan in around April 2020. You heard it here first. Clayable's spilling the beans here.
You want any tweaks to this strategy? Here we come now, fellas. Be ready.
All right. Will we get a yellow in
Coming
this
to the
final
green.
stage? I can check my dad's text messages here. What's he saying? Why do I always see 12? What does he mean by that? Is he talking about Ryan Blaney? Yeah, Jeff is doing fantastic in his current role. I do miss. There is a point standings. Yes, I forgot to update it. It will be fully updated next week. But oh, because I'm running 12th. Oh, Clayable, you got a good way of thinking. Unlike me. Yeah, my dad just said, yeah, P12. Yes. Oh, yes. He's right. You got a 124 diecast of his 1995 Rainbow Car to flea market for $12. W. I remember it was this was like long time ago now, probably like 7-8 years now. They have this little festival in the downtown area of this one town near where I used to live, and I found Jeff Gordon's 1/64 scale T-Rex diecast from the All-Star race, like the car that they banned, for being, as treated up as it was, still within the rules, kind of. Um, and I found that for, at the time, it was $10, which I was like, absolutely. Like, I thought that was a steal. $10 for like an iconic car, like not only an iconic Jeff Gordon car, but to me, I'm like, that car is iconic in the history of NASCAR, not for just Jeff Gordon. So I was like, $10 for that. I'm like, dude, that is an absolute steal. To me, at least, I felt like it was a steal. I don't know what kind of value that car has. It's probably a $10 car in anyways, but I was just like, holy crap! I could not believe that I found it there. So I copped that immediately. I was like, yeah, we are not leaving without that. Anyways, stage 3, Denny Hamlin wins stage 2. Bell won stage 1. He's back here in what, P7. Larson loses a few spots. He's down to 6 from 2nd. Blaney moves up. Elliott to 4th. Byron to 8th. Another thing, we haven't seen it today because of the cars that are a lap down, that they need to fix for NASCAR 26 is it's only at Bristol because of the double pit lane. Under caution, when the drivers pit under yellow, it somehow, for whatever reason, with the dual pit lane, it like completely shuffles the field. So we'll have guys lose 15, 20 spots every pit stop because of that. And then you'll have vice versa. Some guys will gain those 15 to 20 spots. So it just completely shuffles the field, which is just like completely broken. So I'm hopeful that they fix that in the next game. You got to tick off your dog. Good stuff. All right. Stage 3. Let's get it. You haven't opened your 124 since the day you purchased it. It's too pristine. That's fair. I'm like, if I buy a NASCAR diecast, I don't intend on ever selling it. So I always take them out of the box because especially if it's a Jeff Gordon car. I'm like, I will never sell a Jeff Gordon car, even if I am going bankrupt. My Jeff Gordon cars are going nowhere. So I take those immediately out because I'm like, those are with me until I die. They are very special to me. I paid money for that thing. It's coming out of the box and it's going into my display.
Green.
Oh, you listed all your die casts? How many die casts are you putting up for sale, Clavel?
1 low. 1 low.
If I had to sell my Jeff Gordon cars, I would cry and I would be broken. It would genuinely, I talk about like childhood trauma when my dad wouldn't buy me a Jeff Gordon Pepsi diecast. This would be a rest of my life trauma if I had to just sell my Jeff Gordon cars. It would be so heartbreaking.
Hold your line.
Those 24 cars just have a special place in my heart.
Clear inside.
I could never get rid of them. 15 to 20. Are you keeping like your Edwards cars? PS2 games on sale. Oh, now that's a good idea. That's something I should do. Sell a bunch of my old games. I have a lot of old games I can get rid of, like PS2, 360, like stuff like that.
All clear. Car outside.
And in these trying times in this economy right now, man, you need any dime you can get, brother.
Still in there.
Who am I racing right now? Oh, I'm in the free pass. Wait, Reddick. Oh, I think Reddick got boned by what I was talking about, the pit issues.
Car still there outside.
So he's nowhere to be found. So it's just me up here.
Outside
We're in the
now.
free. Somebody wreck.
Clear outside.
Hype for Bowman P28. Oh no. I don't think he'll be that bad. I don't think he'll do that bad.
Car high.
Yeah, where are those diecasts listed, Clavel? What is it, on like a Facebook Marketplace?
Outside. Clear outside.
Or like an eBay? What international track would you like NASCAR to go to besides CTMP and Montreal? Somewhere in Australia. Well, first of all, Interlagos in Brazil. Interlagos in Brazil, I guarantee you, would be a banger of a NASCAR race. And then somewhere in Australia would be my next pick, like Bathurst, although that would be very sketchy for a NASCAR race, but it'd be cool. Adelaide would be really cool. There is, I outside of like, what am I trying to say? Australia, what I'm trying to say is Australia has some of the best racetracks on earth. I am a firm believer in that. There's so many cool tracks that NASCAR could go to in Australia. Phillip Island. Sydney Motorsport Park would be a cool one. They do a night race there as well. In supercars, that'd be kind of cool if we saw NASCAR do something like that there. A road course night race in NASCAR would be really cool. I'm not racing Kyle Busch too hard because we're just kind of
Clear.
in our own spot right now.
Outside.
They're on eBay. Well, there you go, Sean. If you can go cop some diecast right there. I'm gonna send it.
Clear.
Thank you. He's gonna switch back. Clear still.
One low.
I got a feeling that somehow this is just gonna go green.
Clear bottom.
Like I cannot believe it, but it's somehow gonna happen. Oh yeah, the teams. I mean, it's hard enough to get the teams across one border. Imagine them going across the world to Australia. It will never happen. It'll never happen, unfortunately. It'd be so cool, but it won't happen.
Clear inside. Inside.
NASCAR teams are so whiny when it comes to... I will always give NASCAR teams and drivers a hard time on this, because they are... I don't know if it's just the way they were brought up into the sport or what, but they are so whiny when it comes to doing cool stuff in the sport. You know, unlike drivers in any other series, like IndyCar, drivers are asking to go to different countries. Formula One, they got, of course, you're expected in Formula One. I mean, they go all over the world, but then you go in NASCAR, and like the thought of going to a different country is like, oh, this ain't NASCAR. We shouldn't be going to like different places. We should just be here in the U.S. Blah blah blah. It's like, man, there was so many cool venues around the world that NASCAR would put on an absolute banger of a show, and I just wish that the teams and the drivers would embrace that idea more, and it would only help the sport. It would help the health of the sport a lot more. At the west of the Mississippi. Yeah, they kind of complain even when they go out west, it feels like. Is that a wreck? Nope, they're good. Somebody hit the wall or something. Dang it, please, crash. We're in the free pass position. How hard is it to get a yellow here? I'm about to wreck Kyle Busch, just, you know, out of frustration.
Outside now. Clear high.
Absolutely. I tell you what, Matthew. Australia's got a NASCAR fan base. Canada has a pretty large NASCAR fan base, but Canada's got a good one. Australia has a very solid NASCAR fan base. Brazil has a bit of a NASCAR fan base. Like, those are the three countries I would look at first. Canada, Brazil, Australia.
All clear.
There is some genuine fan bases in those three countries. UK, yeah, UK is, well, definitely.
Outside.
Could you imagine NASCAR at, like, I don't know, a Brands Hatch or something? I think would be really cool. Oh, yeah, belt to the lead. I didn't even notice that. Good eye. We're just kind of stuck right here. This is all I've got. We're going to pull up alongside Busch again. Do I go for another slider? Not going to be able to clear him. I was thinking about it.
Clear up top.
I realized, nope, that is not going to work. Now it's Larson. We got so many lead changes up front.
Outside.
Oh, we'll get Bush right here. Just lunge into turn 3.
Clear outside.
Clear.
One up high.
I don't think Kyle Busch is a fan of me right now.
Clear low.
Chad, where do we think Kyle Busch is going to run this weekend? It's been such a terrible, terrible year for the 8 team. Like I said before, I was like, I don't think it could get worse than 2025, but I was wrong. It is so terrible right now for RCR.
Inside now. Clear.
Kyle Busch, you should be going to Bristol with the expectation of Kyle Busch winning. And now I'm like, he will be lucky to be top 25. Absolute luck of a day if he gets to top 25. I miss Kyle Busch being good, man. Well, I think Kyle was still good, but just a team. I miss Kyle Busch being up front. It's better for the sport when you got a guy like Kyle Busch winning races. I want the Kyle Busch that I hated to be back, you know? I love Kyle Busch right now, but I want to hate Kyle Busch because when I hated Kyle Busch, it was awesome for the sport. And I want that back.
Inside door. Clear low if you want it.
He's too old to be hated. I don't know. I don't think age matters.
Inside door.
You know, like
all clear.
when Eric Almirola was retiring and he was old, I was like, thank God.
One inside.
I don't know what it
Clear
was
low.
about Almirola. I never liked him at all. There was something about Eric Almirola that I just did not like. So he got old and he was like, yeah, I'm retiring. I was like, oh my goodness, what a beautiful day. Age don't matter to me. I wasn't a huge Truex fan either. For some reason, like there's just drivers that come in that I just, you know, I don't really have a reason for not liking them. It's just like a vibe I don't get, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't really like that guy. Truex is one of those, like, Truex never really did anything that made me dislike him. I just didn't like him. So when he retired, I was like, I am really gonna miss him. But I did want to see him win in his final year. No matter how much I dislike a driver, when you've done so much for the sport, I still want to see you win in your final year. Eric Lover. Truex should have won a lot of races. I think that Truex really
Car high.
could have been way more successful if,
Still there.
and we heard James Small talk
Clear
about
all
it, and I mean Chase Briscoe's kind of proven it. You know, a lot of people were pretty mad at James Small when he said it, but James Small was like, man, Truex, like, he wouldn't even like do any sim time, you know, like, and that's like all you have now. That's all you have as a resource. So when your driver's not utilizing it, like, and you saw Truex just kind of drop off, you know, like he was winning once a year again, maybe twice at the very tail end, where if he had actually put in the effort and had done what he was supposed to be doing, he might even still be going, because he'd have been, I think, could still been kind of like a Denny Hamlin, top of his game scenario. And then Chase Briscoe hops in that car and does the sim time, and well, I mean, it's worked out extremely well for him.
Outside.
I mean, of course, he's a phenomenal talent regardless,
Clear
but
all around.
it just kind of proves that putting in the work is just as important as the actual talent. Because Truex didn't win in his final year, right? Now, your favorite's Chris Buescher. Now, I really like Chris Buescher. Chris Buescher's a really cool
Outside
guy.
now.
I would love to see Buescher win more races.
Clear outside.
Yeah, it makes sense as well, right, Telcontar? It makes sense that older drivers don't want to spend time in the sim. First of all, it's not what they grew up doing. You know, like a Harvick.
One high.
I think Kevin Harvick's talked about on his, I think it was on the Speed show, how he really didn't like doing the sim time. But he's like, if you want to be good, like you have to do it. Like those older guys didn't grow up doing the sim time stuff, right? So, of course, they're not going to want to do it at all. But it's like, man, like, you didn't grow up doing it, but trust me, you got to do it. Truex that NR 2003. I don't know if that helped him, though, in 2023. New Hampshire. Oh, okay, yes, it was New Hampshire. The year before. I feel like Truex is in position so many times in those last couple of years as well to win. It's just, he's kind of like, he was one of those drivers notorious where like something would always seem to go against him at times and then he'd end up losing the race. We still got 200 laps to go. Oh my God. Still not a single crash. I feel like the race is bugged. I feel like the race is like bugged out because we haven't seen any AI spin out.
One outside.
We might just run 200 more laps under green. That just genuinely might happen here.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear high.
Oh yeah, Martin Truex Jr. 2017 was insane. Absolutely. That Furniture Road team was just firing on all cylinders that year.
Outside door.
There was that era, like 20...
Car outside.
Felt like 2015 to 2018, maybe even 19. It just felt like Toyota drivers kind of just had control. Like they didn't win every championship. Like 2015 was Kyle Busch. 2016 should have been a Toyota with Carl Edwards. 2017 Truex with Toyota. 18, who won in 18? Let me think. Hold on, who won in 18? Oh, Logano, Ford. But you had, who was the big three? It was Busch, Truex, and then Harvick, right? And then 2019, Busch wins the title that year, and then it just felt like those Toyota guys, man, they just had things on lock for that kind of back half of the 2010s.
Car high. Clear outside.
And I will say, I hated the playoff format a lot less when the final race was in Miami for some reason. Still doesn't mean I was right, but I definitely hated it more when Phoenix was the finale. Busch versus Harvick? Oh yeah. 2018 Busch and Harvick? That would have been cool to see. They made the next-gen cars specifically better for Chevy. There it is. I don't know, Clavel. How about them Toyotas this year? They're kind of on it. Well, yeah, Miami was a way better product. Absolutely. Significantly better. Remember, what year was it that Truex, they put the wrong tires on the car? Was that 19? Where he was like one of the top guys in the Final Four race, and then they put like left side tires on the right side of the car, or vice versa, and it ruined their race. Might have been 19. Jay Cook? Fast Cook is in the chat? Oh my... Oh, I'm almost wrecking because I'm so excited to see him in the chat. Hi, Jay Cook. What's that source? What's that source, Clavel?
Outside now.
You got excited too? Anybody gets excited when Jay shows up. Chad, you guys even remember him? It's been so long. Jay used to like stream with us like almost every stream Jay was like part of. He's been grinding at Chick-fil-A. My man has been working hard.
One on the bottom. You're all clear. Inside door.
Just had Chick-fil-A. I had Chick-fil-A twice in my life. I had it for the first time in Florida, and then I had it here.
Stay high.
I didn't even know Chick-fil-A was in Canada. And then, like after Florida, I started recognizing like, oh wait, Chick-fil-A actually does exist in Canada. Not many. There's only like a few.
Still there.
But there's 2 of them in my city here.
Outside. Stay
Yeah,
low.
how about shout out to Clavel. Chat, that's a good bring up from Jay. I don't know if any of you guys have seen, Clavel made a old school like mid 2000s NASCAR ticker for NR 2003. Man, that was the ticker that I grew up with right there, watching NASCAR, and that it was so cool seeing that. I watched your video on it, Clavel, and actually it prompted me, a mix of that and seeing the Cars Lightning McQueen mod has prompted me to go re-download NR 2003. So I have the link, I got the file downloaded. So NR 2003 might be on. Jay, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to do anything with me on there. I wouldn't do that to you. How is there no caution, man? Where is the crashing? I am dead certain somehow this race got bugged and there's just no crashing. So it's just 500 laps of green flag racing. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Caution's out.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness gracious!
Pit road is open.
Free pass! It finally happened! It took 350 laps. All I had to do was really start just talking about it. Oh, that was brutal. That was brutal.
You want to make any changes here?
Free pass. We're going to win this race. We're going to win this race. This is game on now.
Okay, we're pitting here.
Thank you, Justin Haley. Oh. I need a drink.
Pace cars off.
It was Carson's teammate. Still back at the field, but the very first thing I noticed, Denny Hamlin is no longer leading. Briscoe's P2. I think Larson's P1. I'm calling my shot now. Calling my shot now. 350 laps, no caution for cause. We're gonna have like a run right here of like 3 or 4 in a row. Yellows, watch. They're just gonna start running them. Oh my goodness. Thank Justin Haley. What were we talking about just before that? The ticker? Yeah, so I'm gonna read. I got NR 2003 re-downloaded, and I'm hopeful I was gonna do a video of simulating Bristol for this weekend, but I don't think I'm gonna have the game set up in time because well, I guess today is only Thursday, so it could happen. It might. I might actually put in the effort and just do something. Because I know you have to do a few other things. You got to install like a 4 GB patch thing. There's a couple little tweaks and files you need to get in there. But I wouldn't ever do it because back in the day, Jay and I used to do like 50% race simulations and we would commentate it like a real race. I don't know if that really works anymore on YouTube, so I don't think I would do that. Like genuinely, just I don't think it works as well as it used to. I did think about it would kind of be fun before we go back green. It would be kind of fun to stream 100% race simulations on there on live stream and then commentate it like a real NASCAR race. But the only problem, and this is what made me stop playing NR 2003 completely, is just the dank that comes with it. You know, if I accidentally click out of the window, it could completely crash the game. The game can just crash at random here and there. It's not all the time, but it can happen. You know, you need mods to have modern cautions, and sometimes that mod can screw up and completely mess up the field for a restart, and there goes your race there. Like, there's just it's just so many things. I got flack on Twitter the other day. Someone was like, imagine uninstalling NR 2003, and I'm like, man, there was like 7 reasons that I'm talking about right now as to why I uninstalled it. It's just there's too much potential and frustration in the game for things just going wrong, and I prefer convenience versus. It's like iRacing AI. You have to mess with the game for like 45 minutes just to get it to work the way you want it to. I don't like that. It's not fun. Anyways. Yeah, it's hard to get the AI to race really good. Absolutely. Like, you kind of got to get really finicky with the AI level. And yeah, so many hoops to jump through. Like, if you want to have a modern day, current day NASCAR experience, you got to do a whole lot of crap, and just as many things can go wrong with the stuff you're adding in. So that's just not fun. So some people have, on Twitter are like giving me a hard time that they think I like hate NR 2003. I'm like, that is not the case. It's just a frustrating experience. People are like, if you don't play NR 2003, you are like not, your opinion is not welcome in like NASCAR gaming. Anyways, let's go. Yeah, I like doing some random races here too, like Clayable says, but committing to like doing like an actual season thing is just such a frustrating experience with that game.
Go, go, go.
All right, we got the free pass.
You're all clear.
I got settings mogged by NR 2003. We're gonna need a yellow, but I am confident we're gonna get more yellows. Favorite potato chip? Can I just say like normal, original flavored Pringles, dude? I love original Pringles. I haven't had it in so long, but if I had to choose anything, it would just be that. I know that's so basic, but it just hits hard. Oh, sorry, it did not take 350 laps. It was 330 to get a yellow. Oh, Ruffles. Yes. Barbecue Lay's bait.
One high.
Ketchup chips too. Ketchup chips are pretty good. I like some ketchup chips, but original Pringles for me, man. But Ruffles, Austin brings up a great one. Ruffles are goated.
Clear outside.
I haven't had Ruffles. I don't eat chips very often. What's up, William?
Clear, clear. One up high.
We should move to I remember that. I remember a comment just like that. Tell Contar, like, yeah, you should do this on NR 2003. And I'm like, okay. The game that, first of all, the game that looks worse, plays worse, is subject to crashing at any given moment for a variety of different reasons that can cause it to crash. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that.
Clear. High side now.
Now the the series Jay and I did for a couple years was quite a bit of fun at first, but you can only take so much of the game having problems, and then like by the end of the second year, oh man, it's a chore now to record this, and then I think 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, we did commit to do the third season, but we went into it and I was just like, yeah, we're not doing anything beyond this. I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore.
One up high.
Uh-oh, stream issue? Stream issue? On. What happened? What happened? Oh, okay, I don't see anything on Streamlabs. Did this, what happened here? Let me hit the live button. Lots of lag. Oh, bruh. Is it still lagging? Hold on, let me do a. I'm all pixels. Do I need to restart the stream, or is it okay now? Okay, let me do a speed test here. Hold on. Maybe the internet's dying. Cox. Okay, my internet. I just ran a speed test. The speeds are fine. So I don't know what would cause. The N 2003 community had enough. Oh, I see the lag. I see the lag there. Is it? Oh yeah, I see that. Well, that's weird. Okay. Actual attack. Let's restart the stream. I'm gonna restart the stream, and then we'll see if that fixes itself here. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart. Maybe it's a YouTube issue. Hold on. Let me look. Because if it's not a me, I don't know if it would say anything. I just ran speed tests and that's fine. Streamlabs always tells me if I'm dropping frames, and that's not happening. YouTube live stream. I don't think I'll really find anything, but I'm gonna go to. Yeah, nothing I can find on Twitter. Did you use ChatGPT to type that up? Wait, how is the stream holding up now? I'm looking. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. Oh, glitchy. It's still glitchy. Okay, I'm gonna try restarting and see if that fixes anything. If it doesn't, everything seems to be fine on my end, so it might be a YouTube issue. I don't know. I don't see anything. Nothing's like bottlenecking or anything. But I'm gonna restart the stream and then see if it fixes it. So yeah, come back. 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds.